A great warship, a crew of 5,800. They will take this ship on a 6-month, 45,000-mile odyssey to the Persian Gulf, into the eye of danger. This is the story of the carrier Carl Vinson and Argonauts of our time. Slim Pickett, 25, is one of 65 aviators called Nuggets who are making their first deployment on this voyage. In a war, Slim will be an out-front target of the enemy. In peacetime, he's paid to fly, and that is what he loves to do.
I've always wanted to be a pilot. When I was a little kid, I used to go with my dad. He'd take us to air shows every once in a while. And I got to see the Blue Angels, and I always thought that would be a super neat thing to do, be a pilot. I'm kind of excited about being here, and going right out on cruise is kind of neat because this is what it's all about, really. I mean, the reason we're here is so that we can be deployed and go out and do what we're trained to in various parts of the country and have an impact on events in the world. So I am happy to be here at this point.
Some of the new guys will be getting some new...
As a Nugget, pressure on Slim is high. The pilots are briefed for one of the first flights of the deployment.
And looked at the bomb was loaded and found in there sometime with the way the weapon was loaded in the fusing where it came off of dead. Okay, now we're going where it's for real, and we really can't afford to do that. So that'll be the standard.
One of the first things I do when I get a new pilot like Slim is I assign him to a more senior individual. Slim happens to be assigned to me for this cruise. I am his what's called an on-wing, and I will take him through the various stages of not only carrier environment, carrier flying, but also strike flying and fighter flying as well.
Have aim 9 selected. Go ahead and Fox 2, continue. We'll start the maneuver in there. I'll hold my turn at 300 knots, turning it, increasing the turn slightly to allow you to rendezvous on me. Carrier tire pressure?
350 in all tires, PSI.
Okay, and the rule of thumb for a Cat 4 missile?
It's classified.
Okay.
Lieutenant Pickett has been on active duty for 4 years. His training has cost the government $2 million. He's flying a $35 million F-8 A-Team Hornet off the deck of a billion-dollar carrier that cost $440 million a year to operate.
Have a good flight. All right, thanks.
Yeah, I'd just as soon get this F-14 with the combined hydraulic fluctuations early. Although there are many people who have the decision-making capability, I'm ultimately responsible for it, and therefore I'm the one who wants to be here to execute it and make sure things go the way I feel most comfortable. It's not an ego trip as much as it is just an acceptance of the responsibility. Not only is it a feeling of wanting to be here during the most potentially risky times, that is the launching and recovery of airplanes, it also is one of the best seats in the house, the best view of the ocean, and a beautiful day like today. Why sit in an office if you can sit in a chair like this and watch flight operations?
Slim is ready, but the shooter won't launch the plane until Slim signals with a salute.
There's definitely competition between the pilots. Most important competition is, of course, the landing grades. You may go out and have a great flight, but your landing performance grade, that's going to stick with you the longest of anything because everybody in the whole ship is watching you land.
Slim may think he made a good landing, but he has to hope the LSOs saw it that way.
Okay, next up was our 1v1 today. We went ahead and started with a butterfly setup out there. I'll take these. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the film there and see how that went.
The gun sight image tells the story of the dogfight. A square shows the track of the target.
It's about 2,000 feet is where you were clear to maneuver. Probably the smartest thing to do, and you want to get the quickest kill, was to lead me down at the initial turn. So what you do is you add time to my life. There, we're adding time to kill. Overall, nice job. But remember on your game plans there, what you did is you allowed me to live another 30 seconds. Whereas if you'd have killed me a little quicker, you probably could have got away. The longer you stay engaged, the greater chances are you're going to get shot by somebody else. Okay, here's the LSOs here. Let's go ahead and get our pass real quick.
The pilots are hoping to receive a grade of OK, which means excellent.
A little high start to middle, little sudden close, little flat at the ramp, OK 3 bar.
Okay.
Nice job. And let me in there. 303. 60-second interval. What we're looking for is 55. A little too much power and close, a little high at the ramp. OK 3, nice pass. Really nice job.
Stinger's coming up huge.
Yeah, I'm telling
First
you.
pass at the cruise.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks. See ya.
A great day for Nugget
Okay.
Pickett.
All right, thanks a lot. Good job out there. Nice pass.
He's pushing me pretty hard. I got a little, few more better passes than him, but if he does well, hopefully by the end of the cruise, he should be at my heels, if not doing as well as I am. But I don't think he'll get to be as good as me. Not this cruise, at least.
This book